This story was told to me by my friend Andrew, who didn't believe in scary stories and paranormal phenomena until the day he had this terrible incident. He's got a tough job. He goes on business trips, but not long ones, a couple of weeks at the most. Builds mobile phone towers in rural areas. It's a rare occasion when he goes to another city. To be honest, he doesn't really like to go anywhere. It's calmer at home. This happened not too long ago, a couple of months ago. He was sent out of town, 100 kilometers away, maybe 120 maximum, for a week. During this time, he and his colleagues were supposed to turnkey a tower, but they couldn't. There were not enough parts, or the weather got in the way. During the week, according to the contract, they lived properly in the flat that the company rented. Since they couldn't meet the schedule, they had to decide something and continue to live somewhere until the damned tower was delivered. That work week didn't go well from the start. The boss didn't come, but only sent them their traveling allowance and money for food. The week flew by, the lease was over, and they realized that they had to live somewhere else. The boss instructed him to find one of the guys a cheap place to live, and as usual, he would transfer the money immediately. And such accommodation was found. An old hotel, early 1912, 20th century. Originally, as we learnt later, a rich family lived here. They were put in 2 separate rooms, 4 people each. That same evening, the drinkers spent their time in their favorite state, sleeping. The non-drinkers went to bed late, including my friend Andrew. Sleep was not coming at all. Time 1:10 a.m. Andrew wasn't doing anything, just lying on the sofa. The very second the silence was disturbed by the heavy stomping of someone's feet in the hallway. Andrew felt someone's presence in the room, as if someone was watching. At first he thought it was probably one of the guys getting up to go to the bathroom or get a drink of water. However, looking around, he realized they were all asleep. The footsteps stopped neatly in front of the doorway to their room. One more step, and he would have seen whoever was wandering in there. But he never waited. He was too lazy to get up and look. Sleep overcame him, but not for long. After a while, his partner woke him up and whispered, "There's someone out there." Initially, Andrew thought that he was joking, because the other guys slept in a drunken state. But then, he heard some strange noises himself. Switching on the light, he and his partner went to have a look. What they saw was indescribable. Something about 2 meters high was hanging head down from the ceiling, with its face turned into the wall. As it swayed slightly, it slightly grazed the chair that made the sound. It was the first time Andrew had encountered something not of this world. They could not move, though at that moment they wanted to run away. His mate yanked him by the arm, and they moved back into the room, trying not to make any noise. They could not wake their 2 friends. They were very drunk, but they could not leave them here. While they were trying to rouse their mates, Andrew heard a stomping noise approaching the room. The friend immediately rushed to the room door to close it. He managed to do so, and at the last moment, still got a little glimpse of the something. There. It's definitely not a person. What the hell is going on? As he said this, he could only make out the face of the night visitor. The creature had no eyes, nor did it have a nose, just hollows, and its mouth was distorted, as if it were spiraling back and forth. There was nothing left for them to do but sit quieter than water. They sat in silence until dawn, occasionally glancing at each other. Outside the door, they could hear the same stomping and scratching on the door, as if a cat were asking to be let in. But Andrew realized perfectly well that it was not she. In the morning, when the comrades woke up, they told them everything. The comrades naturally didn't believe them. However, when one of them opened the door, Andrew and his friend saw the following picture. All the things were scattered, shoes were cut, in general, what they had, everything was in disrepair. It was good to have home clothes. The guys never fully believed them. 5 minutes later, they were gone. Afterwards, they explained to the boss for a long time to bring their things. In the neighboring room, the guys had nothing going on. But after listening to Andrew, they were not going to stay in the hotel either. Andrew told me the story with horror. You could tell. I think he believes in the otherworldly now. And the inn is old, especially since it used to be someone's house. And who knows what kind of things happened at that time.